Morning, my people. Wagwan, everybody. Hey, blessed day. Happy Wednesday to everyone. Happy Wednesday to all. This here news is coming from BBC.com and written by Becky Morton, political reporter. It was written on the 22nd of February, to 2023, right? So we're very up to date. We're trying to stay up to date with this news feed, all right? So coming from the horse's mouth themselves, Tony Blair and William Hague, or whatever his name is, call for digital ID cards for all. Remember we talked about that data and the digital ID that almost every country is piloting right now. I think they're using this off the backs of blockchains, and as much as they like to tout and blame blockchain, and as much as the United States government is trying to kill the idea, the innovation, the innovative technology, they love it. As I said, they cannot control it. I told you the steps. First, they were going to try to, first they made fun of it, ridicule it, criticize it, right? Demonize it. And then what else? They're going to try to control it. When they see they cannot control it, they're going to try to kill it. They're going to try to kill it before they adapt. Throughout the entire time, the bullying, they trying to take ownership and trying to kill it, they're accumulating, they're taking, they're buying, just in case, right? They can always destroy. These people print money out of thin air. They're buying the technology, right? They're creating FUD and FOMO, and they're killing while they're trying to kill the technology. They're buying it. They cannot kill it. The last stage is for them to adapt. So, in behind closed door, while they try to kill it, here are some of their allies talking about some of the features that blockchain offers, like digital identity, like a secure digital identity, a secure way for digital identity. Central digital identity, a lot of people are not going to trust. And they know this because they've been trying to push for this digital identity for a long time. So here we are. The technology, an innovative technology that promises, right? That brings forth this solution to this idea. So let's dive into the video.
We're in the fastest period of innovation in the history of human civilization. That looks like what is coming in artificial intelligence, in climate tech, and biotech. The UK has to be one of the leaders in that field. And we've got many of the components of that in this country, in great universities and great businesses. However, other countries are forging ahead. The United States with its Inflation Reduction Act, China seeking to dominate at least 10 major industrial sectors. And the UK, in order to keep ahead of that, to get ahead of that, really has to redesign the state around technology.
Here's the thing. When you talk to politicians about the technology revolution, they will go very quickly to how you regulate Facebook. Okay, and I understand exactly the anxieties, but the most important thing is that you need politicians that also understand the potential of this revolution, and also the fact that whether we like it or we don't like it, it is going to change everyone's life. And you need a program for government that is done on a basis that assembles, if you like, a new national purpose, so that it goes across the party lines, and so that even through changes of government, you're still in the same direction with the same ambition.
Yes, so the article goes on to say, Sir Tony Blair and Manakal Namanna Lord, I'm sorry, Hague have called for everyone in the UK to get digital ID cards as part of a technological revolution. In a report, the former Labour Prime Minister and the Conservative leader argue that government records are still based in a different era. The idea of introducing ID cards has been controversial. And then they go into the history of identity and identification card. Let's just focus on the quotes. In a world in which everything from vaccine status to airplane tickets and banking details are available on our personal devices, it is illogical that the same is not true for our individual public records, they write. Trust me, it's a great benefit for these guys. It is great benefit for these guys to push forward with this digital identification. So another quote: Sir Tony and so-called Lord Hague are absolutely right about the need for the UK to take leadership in technological innovation. But this means protecting people's rights and privacy, not reviving failed proposals for an intrusive mass digital identity system and a database state, she said. And you see, reviving failed proposal, meaning that they tried it before in the past. They tried to implement this joint before. These people, the greatest thing that they would like is for everyone in the world to be chipped. And being chipped doesn't mean that you need a device in your arm or your forehead. You already have it. You already have the device in your hand and your forehead. You're holding it. It's your cell phone. You're always thinking about it. So it's on your mind. It's in your head. And you're always holding the dang thing every day. Name one day that you go without your cell phone. It's in your hand. That's hence why they're trying to get a digital identity. What do you think the digital identification is going to be on? It's going to be on the one thing that is securely in your hand. The cell phone. Let's continue on with these quotes. So technology is not some geeky side issues to be got to once the real political debates have rage. The pure right in the times. It is the issue. It is the issue. Of course, they're trying to make it an issue because they want to start a conversation. Because now we have a technology that can promise that. And securely, militarily graded security to promise that privacy. Because look at it. They've already been preparing us for this, right? With the storage, cloud storage, getting all your personal information, getting you used to storing all your personal information on or using your devices to take lots of pictures, thousands, millions of pictures that you can't afford to store. You can't buy these SD cards at the time to store them, right? Now SD cards are starting to get cheaper as the memory becomes available, right? You couldn't afford to buy these SD cards to put this these data that you keep creating, right? So they created an alternative. Store it online with the cloud storage, right? All right, so lots of people sign up for this stuff. So much so that they started to charge a subscription. They started to charge you a monthly fee, $5, $6, $10 for a monthly fee to store your personal data, your personal information, right? They've been preparing people for this. All right? That's the easiest way to get someone to say yes. Is to subliminally have them on a pilot phase for years without you knowing that you've been prepared for this. So now that there's a technology that promises true interoperability, true security, right? True privacy, true track. You cannot delete this tracking system. Right? Now they're excited. They want to push forward. So another quote: "We are in the fastest period of innovation in the history of human civilization. The UK has to be one of the leaders in that field," he said. Another quote: "You need a program for government that is done on the basis that assembles a new national purpose so that it goes across the party lines, and so that even through changes of government, you're still in the same direction with the same ambition, he told the program. Guys, they're going to push forward to this, whether we like it or not. They're going to push forward for this, right? Why? There's a lot of benefits in data. And also, there's a lot of benefits in chipping everybody in the world. Look at this. Look at what Stella is saying. Stella is basically saying 60-something% of the world is unbanked. But like 90 or 95% of the world has a cell phone. So why aren't we changing the way we look at banking and making it digital? These people want to know everybody in the world. Want to know your movement, your whereabouts, what you're doing, all these data. Big data is a big market. Data is another industry. Started a long time ago, but it's still growing. And it's one of the well-kept secrets. Same as our land, purchasing land, is one of the well-kept secret of the wealthy. It's the same thing with big data now in this day and age. It is one of the well-kept secret. That industry is growing, and not a lot of people talking about it. And it's gonna get even bigger with CBDC, digitalizing money, and it's gonna get even bigger with this identity like self-key, owning your own data, but digitalized version of it. We're allowed to own our data, the non-digital version of it, the online version that we sign up to, giving our rights away to certain entities, we don't own. But this new thing, this new system that is coming out, we will own it. We will own it because it's gonna be on our cell phones. But we're gonna share that ownership with other institutions and entities and governments. Just so you know that. And that you share that when you share that information, these information, you won't get it back. You forever share it, because as much as you say, oh, I'm going to delete my profile from this entity, okay, your profile is deleted, but is it really gone? It's still on their database. You just delete your profile. The entry is still there. So anyway, prepare yourself, guys. Prepare yourself for this digital world that we're heading in. I talked about this many times, guys. I'm like, I'm ringing the alarm. Ring the alarm. So wake the people them up. Yeah, me I ring the alarm. You see it. All right. So,